Your mateys, welcome back to episode 3 of Getting the Black Pearl. Well, the quest for the Black Pearl. If you recall from last time, we were having both issues with the ship needing upgrading and that the hunger is happening. So we need to go and see if we can't find some food. And if my captain could stop drinking so much rum, we could probably get to the food storage before it's too late. Alright, so this is the food store, and it's not overly obvious, but when you see things hanging from the ceiling, you can pretty much assume that it is food hanging down. So let's see what we can have here. Well, we need to have a little bit of watermelon, because we do not have a cook at the moment. So let's buy... well, one more should be good enough for a good measure. Let's see also what we can find, if we have a book, because we have a little bit of coins. So, here we see. Do we have a good book? Do we have a good book? Well, we have the cleaning we've already learned, and the parry basics, so we could probably be a little bit more efficient as a fighter. I think that might be a good upgrade for at least the captain, make him a little bit tougher. Light steps and learn how to walk faster. That could always be a good thing. And toilet studying, how to poop properly. That's the thought. Capture animals. I know there are a few animals on the islands, but I have not really dug into that just yet. But we can probably have a look at that a little bit later on. Besides, I can't afford to have that book at this moment. So I think we are looking at what we have here. Well, let's do the parry basics and see what that will bring. We also need to upgrade our crew a little bit. They're not only hungry, but they are also outnumbered for our future purposes. So let's hire someone and let's see what we have here. We have a few. We have 411 gold, and we have none that is too expensive. Oh, we have 83 for WM Signore or Signori or Signori. How you pronounce that? You can probably leave that in the comments below. So let's see here. Well, let's hire him. He has a cool name. And then let's see what we can do. So everybody back to the ship, and then we're gonna have a look at what they can learn. So while the crew is running back, we'll do the food placements. We bought 5 watermelons, so we're placing them all down. So it should be 10 portions of food, which should keep them happy for a little while. We can also upgrade our ship a little bit. So let's build a stern a little bit more. And that seems like a good place for a bridge. We only have 5 pieces, so let's lead to... I think that looks good enough. And only 1 piece to put in. So we're starting to have our black pearl and getting closer to perfection. So food, decoration, well, we have a little bit more of this. This we can place up here, I think. This would make it look good. Alright, so let's get going. Hopefully both pirates and captain is coming back. So, here we have, and I hope that this is the crew. Well, it certainly looks that way. So let's update the crew a little bit. Mr. Signori or Signori, I don't think he has much he can do. And unfortunately he's stupid. Well, that wasn't so good. He will be a slow learner, but he has an insane amount of agility. Movement speed, attack speed. We may want to make sure that he has a little bit of hit points so he can tank a little bit of damage. So let's see what we have. Franklin. He's a basic attack and he's a bit of a bully. bullies bad mates sometime. Well, it's good if he's only bullying the bad mates, but we're feeling we might have a little bit more of trouble than that. So we have cooking and we have parrying basics. I think let's give him cooking, so he can be a sour and grumpy old cook on the ship. Beyond that, we can chuck the agility up, and let's up the intelligence a little bit. And check my captain here. We were thinking of giving him the other book of parry basics, so now he can defend himself a little bit. That's always good. So up the intelligence, up the dexterity, and then we have 6 points to go. Let's up the strength to 10, so we have +1 damage, and then a little bit of the vitality. And the U-Worth. He should have a little bit of training points. That he does. So we can increase the morale, instant level up, grindstone. He sounds like someone that would actually wear an armor, so let's put plate armor on him. He can become a little bit slower, but we will update everything else. So 7 points on vitality, and let's chuck the rest in on strength. So +1 damage on that one. That looks good. Now we should be ready to take on more stronger opponents. So let's head out onto the world again and see what we can do. Let's explore to the east this time, because we have a little bit of enemies in our sight. I promised that I would do research into this, and I have started looking into the Wikipedia the developers behind this have started putting up, and so far there are a few things to pull in, but there's a lot to learn about this game. I'm actually quite pleased that there isn't just point and click, although if you want to treat the game as a point and click, you can certainly do so. Right, so we're back on attack again, and here we go. I forgot to put my teammates first, and it's only a poor little... I can't really say what he looks like. He looks almost like he had a military uniform, armor helmet and an army shirt. Alright, so send the crew back home. Take the coins, take all the coins, make sure we take all the coins. Is there something to interact with there? I do not know. Didn't look that way, so let's sink the ship and plunder it for its pieces. There you go. That's a nice fancy explosion. Let's head on out into the world and see what we can find here. So we have White Sulphur Springs, Apple Coast, and far, far in the distance we have a legendary enemy, but I don't think we have food enough to get to him. So let's continue fighting these small pirates around our home island and see what we can gather. So let's put the crew to the front. I'm probably going to upgrade and build a better storming platform here, so I put them up there. As I told you in the previous episode, if you put them in the front, they are easily and readily available to charge onto the enemy vessel. There we go. There seems to be some meat on this ship, and hopefully we'll get that. This guy seems to be hitting hard, but we got it. We have no bleeders, I hope. Yeah, nasty scallywag. Is that his head lying on the deck? No, it's not reacting on anything here, but it's probably intended to do so in the future upgrades. So let's head back and sink the ship so we have a little bit more plunder to play with. There we go, tons of wood blocks and decorations and everything, so we can build a real mighty ship here. Let's head on out into the seas and see what adventures await us next. Well, we have Dallas the Island. That's an odd name. I thought that was a capital of Texas. Could be wrong. Not from that part of the world. So let's see, we have health, hunger, morale, everything seems to be good. Although they're shouting a vasty scallywag plenty of time. Whoop. So let's see. This is an island fight, and this is where you need to be careful.
Oh, yeah?
Because these guys can hit you for some serious amount of pain. Although it seems my pirates are having good control of the situation. I hope so. My captain looks to be in trouble, so let's have a look at the crew. Oh dear, I've already lost 2 here. This might not have been as good. So, 200 morale. Oh, we're not having any luck here. Oh, we level up. Grindstone. Wow, this is going to really hurt us. Flee! Run away! Run away! Run away, brave Sir Robin! For those of you that have seen the Monty Python. So, this was not really working as it should have. My captain is severely hurt, and this is not good at all. Well, let's see what we can do if we can salvage this situation. He has 6% health, and this is not good. We did pick up panties, +1 on use. Okay, so a bottle of rum. Well, let's do a whiskey. So we level up, and it didn't heal him that much, so that was probably not so good. But at least we have cleaning and parry basics on our captain, so he will survive that bit. Let's up the vitality and some more of the strength. We need to get back home. So let's head out for the world map and see if we can't find our little home island. We lost our entire crew, but at least we have the ship left. So there is at least that bit. At least it's good that I put the useful skills on my captain, so he will clean up his own poop from his own ship. Although I don't think that if you would be a captain that is exactly how you would do it. But I promised you guys that we were going to build a good ship here, and I'm doing my best to get to this way. I will be looking into making a little bit more elaborate ship design. I've seen the big V-shaped ships, but beyond that I have not seen many unique designs yet. If you do have tips and ideas about other channels, then please, I would like to see them, so drop a few links in the descriptions and I can have a look and see what other people are up to. So our first protocol is to rehire a new guy. So Kim Schneitz, he was a ninja. Well, that could be useful. So we have our crewmate. Let's head back out to plunder. We kind of got a little bit of a snaggy setback here. Where are you, you lazy little bugger? Well, he ain't moving fast, that's something for certain. So, we are bringing board the ship, and then I think that it is time to head out and find some more serious crew here. Let's see if we can't level these guys up a little bit more keenly. My captain is now level 10, and for some reason I'm paying a fortune, almost an extortion, for Kim Schneitz. He's adventurous. This pirate is happiest when opening treasure or swashbuckling. He's of a sickly build. A strong wind could easily push this man over. Well, he was a ninja. His father was murdered by an old clan enemy. After an extremely difficult adventure, he killed his father's aggressor, and nothing left to turn to, he became a pirate. That is sort of Inigo Montoya, for those of you that understand that reference. But we need to do more piratey stuff, so we need to go out into the world and find ships to plunder. So let's see if we can't go here. Well, oh, that's an interesting thing. We can't go to the empty squares because they have been explored. So we have to go a little bit further. Luckily, this episode I intended to do a little bit about food, and indeed I got to show it here. I wasn't planning really on losing the entire crew, but hey, oh, that happens every now and then. So we have Captain, and we have the scallywag here. Yes, I just said that, if you didn't hear. So, let's get the crew ready on the invasion plank and see what we will be facing. Neutral encounter. Well, this is good. That means I can plunder and get some coin. Let's engage them. And go. Oh. Oh, this could be less than fun. They are a lot of these guys. My poor little new crew member is going to die so fast, it's going to be insane. Oh, come on now, stay alive, Captain, you can do it. There's a lot of them, more than you. Come on, Captain, survive. This is utter failure. Let's see if I picked up something. We have 9%, and do we have anything that will make him live? No, 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 no. Let's add a bomb so he explodes on death. Let's go up with a blast, and in the next episode let's bring it back up and be a little bit more serious. This time I was gallivanting a little bit too much. So let's die with an explosion. Here we go. I wonder if that puts damage to yourself, but I'm not certain. I will have to investigate if you damage your own teammates if you do that with that bomb. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please hit like, subscribe and add some comments to this video. I promise to do a little bit better on the next video. Until next time, this is Viperbane signing off. Peace out.